Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lovak Verse. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most gruesome, yet fascinating corners of the Marvel multiverse, the world of Marvel zombies. We've seen heroes fall and rise as flesh-eating monsters, but it begs the ultimate question. In a world consumed by the hunger, who would be the last Avenger standing? Let's break it down. First, let's establish the rules of this grim game. The zombie plague in the Marvel universe isn't your typical virus. It's a cosmic entity, an infection that retains the host's intelligence and powers, but twists their desires into a singular, unending need to consume living flesh. This means brute strength alone won't cut it. The last survivor needs a unique combination of power, intellect, and resilience against the plague itself. So who are our top contenders? Let's start with the obvious heavy hitters. The Hulk seems like a prime candidate. His regenerative abilities are off the charts, and his skin is nearly impenetrable. You can't bite what you can't pierce, right? Plus, the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. In a world of constant threat, the Hulk would be a perpetual rage machine, but there's a catch. We've seen Hulk get infected in the comics. His healing factor can be overwhelmed, and once turned, an intelligent zombie Hulk is one of the most terrifying forces imaginable. So, while powerful, he's not a guaranteed survivor. What about Thor, the god of thunder? He's incredibly durable, can fly, and wields Mjolnir, a weapon that can call down lightning to fry hordes of zombies from a safe distance. He doesn't necessarily need to get close to the fight. His Asgardian physiology might even grant him some resistance to the plague. However, Thor's weakness has always been his heart. He's a protector. He would likely throw himself into unwinnable situations to save others, and that nobility could be his downfall. One moment of being overwhelmed by zombified friends, and it's all over. Now let's think outside the box. How about Doctor Strange? The Sorcerer Supreme has access to a vast arsenal of mystical defenses. He could create magical barriers, teleport to safe dimensions, or even cast spells to cleanse areas. His ability to perceive threats across dimensions would give him an unparalleled early warning system. He could simply leave the infected Earth 2149 dimension entirely, but what if he couldn't? What if his magic was somehow compromised, or if he felt a duty to stay and find a cure? His physical form is still human and vulnerable. A single lapse in concentration, a surprise attack from a speedster like Quicksilver, and the master of the mystic arts becomes just another meal. Let's consider a wild card, Vision. As a synthezoid, he has no biological flesh to consume. This seemingly makes him immune to the hunger. The zombies would likely ignore him, seeing him as just a machine. He possesses superhuman strength, flight, density control, and can fire energy beams from his forehead. He could phase through attackers, making him almost impossible to grab. On paper, Vision is the perfect survivor. He's logical, powerful, and not on the menu. He could simply wait out the apocalypse. The only potential issue is his vulnerability to magical or cosmic attacks, and the emotional toll of watching all his friends and the world he swore to protect decay around him. Could his programming handle that level of trauma without breaking down? But if I had to place my bet on one single character, it might be someone we haven't even mentioned yet. Someone who combines power, intellect, and a crucial immunity. I'm talking about Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. When she goes binary, she's one of the most powerful cosmic beings in the universe. She can fly at incredible speeds, absorb and project massive amounts of energy, and is virtually invulnerable. She could fly into space and incinerate zombie hordes from orbit. Her energy-based form could potentially purge the virus if she were ever exposed. She has the raw power to create a safe zone by sheer force. The only thing that could stop her is a zombified cosmic-level entity like a Silver Surfer or a Galactus, which, as we've seen, is a terrifying possibility. So who is the true last Avenger standing? It's a tough call. The Hulk has the regeneration, Thor has the divine power, Doctor Strange has the magic, and Vision has the immunity. Each has a strong case, but each also has a critical vulnerability. In a world where your super-powered best friend could be your next meal, survival is about more than just strength. It requires adaptability, foresight, and maybe a little bit of luck. Vision's immunity makes him a top contender for pure survival. But if we're talking about the last hero fighting back, my money is on Captain Marvel. Her cosmic power set gives her the best tools to not just survive, but to actively fight and possibly even cleanse the planet. But what do you guys think? To them, it's a crucial hero? Is there an Avenger with the perfect combination of skills to outlast the zombie apocalypse? Let me know your pick for the Last Avenger Standing down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your theories. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Marvel multiverse, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. Until next time, stay super.